Let's give you some bango. Mombasa sendi tena. Mombasa sendi tena. Mama Idi, oh Mama Idi, ahera ya ngoja itawezekanaje kufanya mapenzi pasipo na fikira? Itawezekanaje kufanya mapenzi pasipo na fikira? Heri niwe peke yangu, nawe uwe peke yako. Heri niwe peke yangu mama, nawe uwe peke yako. Heri niwe peke yangu, nawe uwe peke yako. Heri niwe peke yangu mama, nawe uwe peke yako. Pararam param, 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 pararam param. Maisha matamu ni matamu lakini mafupi. Oh Mama Idi, ahera ya ngoja. Maisha matamu ni matamu lakini mafupi. Oh Mama Idi, ahera ya ngoja. Itawezekanaje kufanya mapenzi pasipo na fikira? Itawezekanaje kufanya mapenzi pasipo na fikira? Heri niwe peke yangu, nawe uwe peke yako. Heri niwe peke yangu mama, nawe uwe peke yako. Heri niwe peke yangu, nawe uwe peke yako. Heri niwe peke yangu mama, nawe uwe peke yako. Mombasa sendi tena, sendi tena. Mombasa sendi tena, sendi tena. Mombasa sendi tena. Kuna ndogo ndogo nyingi. Majengo sendi tena, sendi tena. Majengo sendi tena, sendi tena. Majengo sendi tena. Kuna tango za mitego. Moyo wangu wanituma vema, niwe mwanachama wa daima. Sitoweza kuliacha rumba bila moyo kunituma. Moyo wangu wanituma vema, niwe mwanachama wa daima. Sitoweza kuliacha rumba bila moyo kunituma. Arambe, 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 tulijaze rumba. Arambe, 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 tulijaze rumba. Oh Malaika, Malaika.
Communications and the digital economy. Makofi yake tafadhali. Thank you so much, Honorable William Kabogo. We celebrate your leadership. And we are ready at kindly request that we all remain upstanding for the Kenya National Anthem and the East African Community Anthem.
Ah
kindly request that we remain standing in honor of the one who made it possible for us to be here. Bwana Amos Koskei, please come and pray with us. We're alive and well to make a difference. Thank you so much.
Let's all believe and pray. Our gracious Father in heaven, we are before you this wonderful morning to glorify and honor your name. We are grateful for our chief guest, Honorable CS, Ministry of Information, Communication and the Digital Economy, the Data Commissioner, the Governor, invited guests, and all our stakeholders. Father, we pray that you may grant them wisdom and discernment as they discharge their duties and service to Kenyans. As we commemorate the International Data Privacy Day, we invite your presence to be with us. For in Jesus' name, we do pray and believe. Amen.
And just before you sit, look at 3-5 people and give them a big high five and tell them, welcome. Hey, Bwana Amos, welcome. Boom, fantastic, well done. Once you do that, you can take your seat, ladies and gentlemen. It's the annual Data Privacy Conference 2025. You may kindly take your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Take your seats kindly. Thank you so much. So thank you so much once again for coming, and we want to appreciate that you're here. Celebrating the office of the Data Protection Commissioner. Powerful theme, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have the screen, please. We want to appreciate the different guests. A big round of applause to our Cabinet Secretary, Asante Sana. We honor you. Thank you so much. Bwana Governor, thank you so much, Your Excellency. I want to appreciate the representatives. German Deputy Ambassador, thank you so much. A big round of applause for him. Thank you so much. The Principal Secretary, Asante Sana. The one and only Data Commissioner, makofi yake tafadhali. And now to officially welcome us here, a big round of applause to the Uasin Gishu County Commissioner. Makofi yake tafadhali anapokuja kutukaribisha. Karibu. A big round of applause to Dr. Edison Nyale, County Commissioner, Uasin Gishu. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much, our chief guest, our CS, His Excellency the Governor, Commissioner, the Commissioner, and all of us. Once again, wish to appreciate this beautiful day that God has given to us. We want to honor Him that, yes, indeed, He has given the opportunity of all the key stakeholders to come and share and impact what is expected of us as a Minister of ICT. Otherwise, without much ado, I want to welcome all of us and assure you that Eldoret is safe, secure, and feel at home. Thank you so much, and may God bless you and all of us. Let's feel at home. Thank you so much.
Asante sana. Now we are safe indeed, assured that Eldoret is warm and the place to be in. Now, the Millennium Champions. Talk to us in your special way.
Kulinda Kenya nchi yetu yote inametameta.
Hiyo ni baraka kutoka kwa Mungu Baba.
Kaunti yetu Uasin Gishu inametameta.
Hiyo ni baraka kutoka kwa Mungu Baba.
City yetu Eldoret inametameta.
Hiyo ni baraka kutoka kwa Mungu Baba.
Viongozi wetu wote wanametameta.
Hiyo ni baraka kutoka kwa Mungu Baba.
Viwanda tulivyojenga vinametameta.
Hiyo ni baraka kutoka kwa Mungu Baba.
Twashukuru Mungu Mwenyezi kwa hayo yote.
Hiyo ni baraka kutoka kwa Mungu Baba.
Nimeshapa kulinda Kenya, nchi yetu tuliyopewa na Mungu.
Nimeshapa kulinda Kenya, nchi yetu tuliyopewa na Mungu. Nimeshapa kulinda Kenya, nchi yetu tuliyopewa na Mungu.
Tuishangilie Kenya, taifa letu tukufu, Kenya tunayoipenda.
Daima,
Kenya nchi tunayoipenda.
Hey, naomba tusimame tafadhali, tushangilie Kenya yetu. Hey,
Twajivunia sana
Hey.
tukijiita Wakenya, nchi yenye baraka.
daima,
Kenya nchi yenye baraka.
Bwana CS, asante sana. Hey, Bwana Governor,
daima,
Kenya
Data
makao
Commissioner.
yetu ni nchi ya kupendeza. Kamwe hatutaiacha.
Deputy Ambassador.
daima,
Kamwe Kenya hatutaiacha.
daima,
Kamwe Kenya hatutaiacha.
daima,
Anayependa Kenya ni yule mwenye kutenda
Hey.
haki kwa watu wote.
daima,
Mtu mwenye kutenda haki.
daima,
Mtu mwenye kutenda haki.
daima,
Na ukipenda Kenya ujitengane na mambo yenye kuvunja amani.
daima,
Hatutaki matata Kenya.
daima,
Hatutaki matata Kenya.
daima,
Wenzangu,
Kenya. Hey,
kipenzi chetu hatutaiacha milele daima.
wenzangu,
Kenya kipenzi chetu hatutaiacha milele daima.
Kenya kipenzi chetu, nchi yenye upendo, hatutaacha Kenya daima na milele.
Kenya kipenzi chetu hatutaiacha milele daima.
Wenzangu,
Kenya kipenzi chetu
wow.
hatutaiacha milele daima.
na nikienda ng'ambo
Asante
sitasahau
sana.
Kenya, na nitabaki Mkenya daima na milele.
Kenya kipenzi chetu hatutaiacha milele daima.
Wenzangu,
Kenya kipenzi chetu hatutaiacha milele daima.
na tumeapa sote wananchi wa Kenya
Asante
kutumikia
sana.
Kenya daima na milele.
Kenya kipenzi chetu hatutaiacha milele daima.
Wenzangu,
Kenya kipenzi chetu hatutaiacha milele daima.
sitaiacha Kenya nchi yangu.
Mimi ni mwana Kenya daima.
Na nikienda ng'ambo
kabisa.
Sitadanganywa kamwe na wageni. Wenye kuleta chuki kati yetu.
Thank you so much. You may kindly take your seats. Asante sana, Millennium Champions. Welcome, welcome, welcome once again. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to take us to that place where we ought to be and to realize our personal responsibilities, please welcome.
She is a seasoned advocate of the High Court of Kenya with 14 years of standing in this capacity. She has made significant contributions to the field of data protection in Kenya, playing a pivotal role in the development of regulations that operationalized the Data Protection Act of 2019 and establishing a fully functional office dedicated to safeguarding data privacy. She serves as the first vice chair on the board of the Network of African Data Protection Authorities, positioning Kenya prominently on the data protection map. Please welcome the Data Commissioner at the Office of the Data Protection Commissioner in Kenya, Immaculate Kasait.
Our CS, Honorable William Kapogo, our Governor, Uasin Gishu County, Dr. Jonathan B., our German Ambassador, Deputy German Ambassador, Alexandra File, the representative for the EU, Milu Van Mulk, and County Commissioner, Dr. Edmond Nyale, the representative for the PS, our Secretary Administration, Esther Maina, all our partners, all our CEOs present, the representative of GIZ, good morning. Good morning. Was there no breakfast? So weren't we saying good morning from our lungs? Good morning. Is it a happy day or not? Okay, show up by a happy show of hand how happy we are. Excellent. We are very pleased as the Office of the Data Commissioner to host you here in Eldoret. Waziri na Governor, karibuni sana. This morning we had a long day yesterday where we had panel discussions, where we delved into the issues of data protection. We chose Eldoret as the County of Champions. These celebrations are not only happening globally, they are also happening across the country. Some of the deputy commissioners are representing us currently in Mombasa, Kisumu, and Nakuru. We are honored that we are here to celebrate the Data Privacy Day. It is a great honor in terms of creating awareness, and this is one of the mandates of the Commission. This morning, I do not wish to take much time. I also wish to invite on the stage the representative of our PS, Engineer John Tanui, Madam Esther Maina, who is the Secretary Administration, to make a few remarks. Karibu, Esther.
Thank you very much, our Data Commissioner. Our chief guest, who is the newest CS in town, the CS for ICT and Digital Economy, His Excellency Honorable William Kabogo, the Governor of Uasin Gishu County, His Excellency Dr. Jonathan B., riding on the already established protocols. Good morning. Yeah, mine is to appreciate Uasin Gishu County on behalf of our PS who has been sent for another assignment by the CS outside this country, and to thank the County of Uasin Gishu for hosting our annual conference for data privacy. We want to thank the Governor for the support that we've received, and we also want to welcome the CS for his very fast engagement with the counties and for choosing Uasin Gishu County to come and engage the public. We are confident as a State Department that with you as at the helm of this ministry, we are going to achieve our digital transformation agenda. which is very key to our government. So with those many remarks, I say thank you and God bless you.
Makofi ya essay. You please stand up and clap for essay. You know it was not for her. Hatungepata mishahara ya ministry. Kwa hivyo mpigie makofi tena. She's the reason the ministry runs very, very smoothly. We really appreciate you, Madam Esther Maina. Next on stage, we want to invite the German ambassador, Deputy Ambassador, Alexander Fiala. Please have the stage.
Thank you very much, and good morning also from my side. I'm very happy and honored to be here today in the presence of Your Excellency William Kabogo, the new CS for ICT, and Your Excellency the Governor of Uasin Gishu, Dr. Jonathan B. And also thank you for Madam Commissioner, Mrs. Immaculate Kasait, for inviting us, taking part. I think Germany is a very close partner with your institution. We have done a lot together with GIZ, and we are very, very proud of being here. And actually, when I got the invitation, and when I actually expected this day, it was, well, data protection is very important, but it's rather a dry issue. There's a very serious issue as well. But then I came here and saw all the joy and all the people dancing, singing, being very happy. And so this is also a way of celebrating data protection and celebrating the importance of this issue. So I congratulate you for that, that you make this topic very very touchable for so many people. Ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to greet you all together. It's a big honor for me to be here today, and I'm also particularly grateful to the new CS that one of his first days in office, he actually comes here and takes part in the data protection day, the annual data protection day. That also shows with all the tasks that he has how committed he is to this issue. And we had very good talks with the governor and the CS this morning about German cooperation, and I felt very honored, and it was a big joy to actually discuss all that with you. The theme of this year's celebration is safeguarding personal data to spur digital transformation and economic development, and it's a truly inspiring theme. It speaks to the critical role that data privacy plays in unlocking the full potential of the digital age. Trust is the bedrock upon which the digital revolution must be built. When individuals feel confident that their personal data is secure and protected, they are more likely to embrace new technologies and services. So this trust is essential for driving widespread adoption of new technologies and unlocking the economic potential of digital transformation for societies. By prioritizing data privacy, we can foster an environment that encourages sustainable innovation, responsible entrepreneurship, and the development of cutting-edge digital solutions. This, in turn, can spur economic growth, create new job opportunities, and improve the quality of life of citizens. That's exactly what we were talking about this morning in our private conversation that we had. A robust data protection framework is essential for business operating in the digital economy. It reassures customers that their personal information is safe, enabling greater trust and uptake of digital services. Ladies and gentlemen, in Kenya, we now have a citizenry that is way more aware of their rights than 5 years ago. Simultaneously, companies are beginning to embrace a journey of data protection compliance and are more transparent in their data uses and practice. The resultant effect is a culture of trusts between both data subjects and data controllers. Moreover, a secure data environment attracts foreign investment, as companies seek out reliable and compliant markets to base their operations. By prioritizing data rights, Kenya can position itself as a preferred destination for data-driven industries, unlocking new economic opportunities. And we see already that Kenya is a regional leader in this field. The Office of the Data Protection Commissioner, ODPC, continues to be a true champion of ensuring that the economic benefits brought about by the creation of a data protection ecosystem assist Kenyans from every corner of the country, as seen today with the launch of their new office here in Eldoret. Ladies and gentlemen, Germany, as part of Team Europe, is proud of and remains committed to our partnership with the Office of the Data Protection Commissioner. Germany strongly believes in the economic advantages and trade opportunities that come from robust data protection and data privacy frameworks. Germany sees the ongoing EU data adequacy discussions, for which strong data protection rules are necessary as a key catalyst for further economic growth. If successful, an adequacy agreement would grant Kenyan businesses full access to the lucrative European digital market, create thousands of new jobs, and spur foreign direct investment. We are eager to share our expertise and best practices in data protection and to collaborate with Kenya in advancing a digital transformation agenda that places data privacy at the forefront. But we are equally eager to learn from you and how fast you have supported the different sectors and actors to be able to comply with the national data protection regulation. ODPC has demonstrated sensitization of both data subjects and data controllers is key. We are truly happy to have worked with ODPC since its inception and to see the office now in its 5th year of creating a data protection ecosystem in Kenya, and to witness how that continues to provide economic opportunities to Kenyan citizens. Once again, asanteni sana, and thank you very much for having us here. Thanks a lot.
In a Kenyan style, let us celebrate and appreciate the Deputy Ambassador for Germany. No. We are going to clap properly. Do we all know the factorial clap? How many do you want us to do for him? 5, 6, 10? 5. Okay, at the count of 3, let's do a factorial clap for the Deputy Ambassador. 1, 2, go. Asanteni sana. Next on stage is somebody who has worked very closely with the office representing the European Union. She'll be speaking on behalf of the European Ambassador, Milu van Mulken. Please come to the stage.
Thank you very much, Data Commissioner. Chief Guest, Cabinet Secretary, ICT and Digital Economy, Honorable William Kabogo, Kenyan Data Commissioner Immaculate Kasait, Governor of Uasin Gishu County, Mr. Jonathan B., everyone in the room, Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, habari za asubuhi. Thank you very much to the ODPC and Eldoret for the warm welcome this morning. It's an absolute joy being here. For some of us, it's the first time, and I can say it's very appealing to come back very soon. So today we are celebrating Data Privacy Day in Kenya and around the world. And I very much appreciate the theme that we are exploring. We are exploring the connection between data privacy and economic development. And we all know that in the current age, data is really one of the most valuable and powerful assets in the global economy. It powers innovation, drives efficiency, and opens up opportunities for businesses of all sizes. Now, what's important to remember is that with this power comes responsibility. We know that people around the world, from Eldoret to Amsterdam to Berlin, have their rights violated and their economic activities disrupted by cyber attacks, cyberstalking, surveillance, identity fraud, you name it. All of these phenomena ultimately are grounded in the unauthorized use of personal data. And for economic development in a digital economy to thrive, we must ensure that data is handled securely, transparently, and ethically. And ultimately, it is trust that turns data into value and drives the digital economy forward. And data protection, which we're discussing today, is a foundation upon which that trust is built. And as our host, I really want to recognize the efforts of the ODPC in building these strong foundations across Kenya for the last 5 years. The new office that was opened this morning in Eldoret is just another example of how wildly the efforts to raise awareness around data protection compliance have spread across Kenya. And we really appreciate this close and continued partnership with the office. I also want to acknowledge the partnership between the European Union and the Ministry of Information, Communication and the Digital Economy, and especially its success in making Kenya a go-to destination for data-driven services in the region, and all the efforts that go into this. As EU, we strongly believe that we can contribute to that agenda. How? It was already briefly mentioned by the German Deputy Ambassador. By opening the door to safe cross-border data flows between Kenya and Europe. To make this happen, the EU and Kenya are in ongoing discussions about an adequacy decision, the very first on the African continent. When this materializes, this will give Kenyan businesses access to Europe's growing 800 billion euro data economy, and vice versa. It's a mutual, reciprocal flow of data. And it will unlock new investment and business opportunities for Kenyans, for example, in the IT-enabled services export sector. This process is ongoing under the leadership of the ODPC, and we hope to see this advance in the coming months. Now, the fact that Kenya is the first country with which Europe is engaging in this dialogue on the African continent is really a testament to the tremendous growth of the ODPC since its establishment. And I just want to highlight this. And we've been very proud as Team Europe to have been a part of that journey through different initiatives together with GIZ and Germany. And most recently, we have supported the ODPC in the development of its strategic plan, which, in my understanding, is currently under public consultation. Now, finally, as we celebrate today, and I can say it already feels like a celebration, let us also commit to advancing data protection as a legal obligation, as a human right, and also as a catalyst for innovation, trade, and shared prosperity. Let us work together to ensure that technology serves humanity, empowers citizens with opportunities, and strengthens communities and fosters trust. Ladies and gentlemen, asanteni sana. Thank you very much for having us today.
If we had Luhya traditional dancers, I would ask us to appreciate Milu. What many of us don't know, she can speak Swahili back to back, and she's one of our own daughters. We thank you, Milu. Let us give her a clap, not that one. Hey. Do we know the thunder clap? Tuokote maua. Na nikisema Karibisha, I don't use that other name. Mfanye once. Okota maua ya green, roses, lavender. Karibisha. Thank you very much, Milu. It's been a great partnership with both the German embassy, the EU, and we're excited about the continuous conversation on the adequacy decision. Allow me now to invite His Excellency Dr. Jonathan B., the Governor for Sligishu County. But before the Governor comes, perhaps we can run the advert shortly so that we can kukaribisha kwa ODPC.
He believes that his best times are ahead of us. In the County of Champions, it is his vision to unlock it by fostering a conducive environment for growth. He is dedicated to improving infrastructure, enhancing connectivity, and expanding access to quality healthcare and education for all. Please welcome Uasin Gishu County Governor, His Excellency Honorable Jonathan B.
That audio sounds very good. I would wish to sit there and listen and see myself there. Was that me? Fine, thank you very much. Our Cabinet Secretary, Information, Communication and Digital Economy, Your Excellency Honorable William Kaboko, Data Protection Commissioner, our Sister Immaculate Kasaid, our Deputy Governor, Deputy Ambassador, from Germany, our AU representative, that speaks Swahili so fluently, and everybody is like very happy about you. Our senior government officials who are here, partners, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Chamge, you know we're in a county of champions, and when you say Chamge is a password that you have been accepted here. So when I say Chamge, you say Chamge missing. Missing does not mean English word missing. It is emphasizing how Chamge we are. Chamge? Again? Very good. It is my pleasure to warmly welcome you to the City of Champions, the City of Eldoret. A special acknowledgement goes to our newest Cabinet Secretary of Information, Communication and Digital Economy, the Honorable William Kaboko, whose presence highlights the importance of collaboration in advancing our digital and economic agenda. And you know tuko serikali because it's a broad-based government. He is the newest CS in Kenya. And Kaboko, we want to say karibu sana. You've been a governor before, you've worked in the government, and I know you are very rich with information and something to do with today's topic. Today, as we commemorate International Privacy Day, we reflect on the critical need for the action at both national and county levels to safeguard privacy in our era, where technology is reshaping every aspect of our lives. And I want us to appreciate technology, that nowadays we live like caged animals. You do not know who will say what about you. You do not know who thinks what through technology about you. So if there is any privacy that we need, this is the privacy we need, especially data privacy. Data privacy has often been overlooked until a breach occurs. Imagine discovering that your identity built over years has been stolen, or that your private medical records have been leaked. This is the reality we face in today's interconnected world. And you see our young people who are taking a survey, they're already ahead of us. And they already know everything about you. When we talk of CONSA, Your Excellency, they tell us we store our data in the cloud. So I don't know which cloud is which cloud. And I want to look at the people from the first world, like Your Excellency, the Deputy Ambassador, that they have conquered space. Where is the space? In the cloud and beyond. People have gone to Mars. What is it that they don't know about us? Sometimes I get worried that they could be even seeing me sleeping, because what is it that they don't know? And what really is dangerous is that even as governors, Kaboko, they always threaten us that the DCI will be landing on you anytime. And of course, sometimes they say, EACC are hanging around here. And when you are running away, you are told, now you leave your phone somewhere in some corner so that they don't get to track you. Then I ask myself, who gave out that line of mine to these people? Sorry, I know the security committee is here. Don't worry, I'm just saying stories. These are stories we hear. They are not true. But who gives out my private number? And who is this partner? And I'm not saying Safaricom, I'm not saying anybody, I'm saying who is doing this? So that we are living a lot of fear and you don't know what will happen to you before they bounce on you. I think we are also feeling threatened as leaders because we do not know who will say what about you at any time, anywhere. So are our business communities. You know, we are in the world of competition. You do not know who is following you and he wants to know more about you. So what we are saying, Your Excellency, is this topic is very important for all of us. It is very, very important that we have our, information or our data better kept as private. The theme for this year's conference, safeguarding personal data to spare, use your name and you communicate some very nasty words and you lose votes. So even us as leaders, especially politicians, our information, our data must get the privacy that it deserves. I'm sorry for taking you outside of this. And as we navigate the digital era, it is essential to address these challenges with urgency. And I want to see our office there, headquarters, the county government of Uasin Gishu, to show that we also collaborate, we also work together. You don't isolate the real people, you isolate the main actors, and then you go to UNGA. UNGA is okay, but who is UNGA? Who is where? I'm not saying anything, but sometimes it is good that we get involved. I would rather also you go to the office of the county commissioner, also demonstrate our resolve to secure citizen data while improving efficiency. And out of this, we were able to hit in our own source revenue, Your Excellency. We did 1.4 billion that we've never reached before because of partnering with Technopolis and embracing technology. And I'm very sure that target was too high. I'm worried what will we do next? But I'm sure technology will help us hit the target again. Protecting personal data requires collective action. And that is why businesses must invest in secure systems and ethical practices, while citizens must remain vigilant about the information they share and report any suspicious activities. We must also fully enforce the Data Protection Act, invest in secure digital infrastructure, and strengthen the capacity of the Office of the Data Protection Commissioner. These steps will create an environment that promotes digital innovation and economic growth. Public education campaigns are also crucial in raising awareness of data privacy rights and encouraging the development of data security technologies and promoting partnership between public and private sectors to share expertise. That's what I'm saying. Wherever you are doing your outreach program, wherever you are doing publicity, it is important again that you work with the public because we know that these people need this information. And my friend, Dr. Tanui, he was a chief librarian at Moi University, and I worked there some times back. And one time he told me, B, I will go to heaven, but I fear something. I said, what do you fear when you go to heaven? I fear that God will ask me, while you are on earth, did you get to know this and this and this and that? Then I will tell him, no, I didn't get to know. I will be embarrassed. So sometimes it is so bad when we don't know anything. It is so dangerous that you think I know and I have no idea. And yet you are the one who is the custodian of the very information that you think is very relevant for me. So I will ask that whenever we do these outreaches, let us all come out. And in conclusion, the media is also a key player in this mission. I trust the members of the Fourth Estate through the Media Council of Kenya to educate and inform the public on the importance of data privacy and the steps necessary to protect personal information. And I was asking the guy from the MCK that, what do you do with the screaming captions in the media, where someone puts it there that governors with zero development? It has gone all over, and then they go ahead and put your image. I am a victim also. When they know that I'm doing a lot of work in Eldoret, someone just without even caring puts my image there and the topic and other images of other governors. Sometimes we feel, where do we take our grievances? Because media is supposed to work with us, supposed also to help us, and also supposed to brand us. And I want to say, as we move forward, we want to work with the fourth estate. They are very good, but sometimes when we see some screaming titles or topics of the day, and somehow you are part of the story, then you don't know how to defend yourself. So we also need privacy. I say we are part of the privacy team. I mean, why should we be left hanging and vulnerable when I know a nation and a citizen and the rest can help me, be branded well. As we conclude, I call on the Ministry for more investment in digital infrastructure to empower our youth in our region. By leveraging connectivity, we can foster the innovation and self-reliance while creating opportunities for the next generation. Finally, Kenya's fifth city, where we are now, where we will stand out as a hub of innovation, agriculture and commerce, and of course, athletes. We are champions because of sports, and more so, we are champions because of the athletes that we have in our country. We are 3 counties that bear the brand or the title champions: the county of Nandi, the county of Uasin Gishu, and the county of Elgeyo Marakwet. Elgeyo Marakwet is the home of champions, whereas Nandi County is the source of champions. Now, me and my county, we are the city of champions and the county of champions. Why am I saying that? That everybody who makes sense in this country will always retire in Uasin Gishu. Let me come again. We are surrounded by institutions. Those who work in Moi University, the lecturers of the renowned times, all those, the highest concentration of consultants in the medical world, everywhere, they live in Eldoret. That's what I'm trying to say in short, is make sure you find a place to live here in Eldoret. We have the best climate on earth. We have very good equal hours of daytime and night times. And we are more live at night than day. I didn't say anything. So should you walk around here and in the evening, Mheshimiwa Kabogo, I know you're always in a hurry, but this time you look so relaxed. Why? Because of the atmosphere. And I'm seeing you will be pushing your flight to the evening, and probably you'll be tempted to push it to tomorrow. So I want to say this, that as a colleague, Uasin Gishu will always cherish you. I remember the role you played during the politics of last year, the other year, how you brought the communities together. And I would wish that we have that kind of venture. You talk to Kikuyu community, now to Kusimulima. So unajua to Kusimulima, but you can talk to us, we talk to Luya, we talk to the Luo. Now we are a family. So I would wish that we plan in the near future that you come again. Now, not as a serious CS, just come as the Kabogo we know, the one from Kiambu. So with that, allow me to, say this city is primed for growth and focus on being a model economy and technological excellence. Let us be upstanding, every one of us, as we welcome our able CS, Excellency William Kabogo. Do we clap? How do we clap? I know I was in Kano some times back, and in Kano we climb moja. Ili wanaume na clap mara 4, 3, kama wewe ni ndume mara 4, 4, fungua.
Throughout his pioneering tenure as the first governor of Kiambu County, he has demonstrated unwavering leadership and resilience. Now he is leading transformative progress and innovation, igniting our collective hope for a brighter and more connected Kenya. Committed to digital transformation, he is working on ensuring that services to Kenyans are swift, efficient, and delivered in real time. Please welcome the Ministry of Information, Communications and the Digital Economy Cabinet Secretary, Honorable William Kavogo.
Good morning, all. Jamani, good morning. Sio nipungie mkono tu. Thank you very much indeed. Just before I say anything, let's clap for this lady. Commissioner Asante, very difficult to get me to give you 7 out of 10. So tentative 8, well done. Our guests, the Deputy Ambassador, European Union, GIZ, all leaders present, wangwana, mabibi na mabwana, hamjambo tena. Hamjambo tena. Mheshimiwa Koti Mingi. Asante sana kwa kutukaribisha hapa City of Champions. I'm at home here. And you see, just a couple of minutes ago, I was decorated with something. And I hope there is something else that comes with it. So, Koti Moja says, it's very good here tonight. I like to be here tonight, so if this is anything to show, lazima iko kitu. I'm very new in this ministry, just recently appointed by the President, Dr. William Ruto. And I'm sure he has a reason why he appointed me to this ministry. And I hope that we shall be able to work together with players in this industry so that we can take Kenya to the next level on this platform. And I say this because I know that this is the way the world is going. And the issue of data privacy cannot be overemphasized. And I want to assure Koti Mingi, your data is protected. Your data is safe. I probably would not have said this a couple of months ago because I was out there. I did not know much, but sasa mimi ni mjuaji ajabu. I know a lot. So your data is perfectly in safe hands. I also want to say thank you to our partners. Kenya has been placed on top in Africa in terms of digitization, data protection, AI, and those issues. And we want to be on top, not only in Africa, but also amongst equals in the first world. So Kenya should be placed somewhere there. And I'm sure together we can get there. Allow me to read a few points or a few comments. And if I do not say anything you do not like or seem to agree with, you blame the commissioner. But if I say anything that makes sense and is good, that is me. It's my esteemed pleasure to join you today for this year's annual Data Privacy Conference, commemorating Data Privacy Day 2025. Observed globally on 28 January, this day represents an international endeavor to raise awareness about the significance of safeguarding personal data and fostering trust. This year's scheme, Safeguarding Personal Data to Spur Digital Transformation and Economic Development, underscores the need for a comprehensive approach to data protection across organizations, communities, and society. It emphasizes the proactive integration of privacy considerations into daily practices, moving away from addressing privacy as an isolated issue. I'm pleased to note the presence of stakeholders and delegates from diverse public and private institutions, academia, and civil society organizations that process data. This year's conference builds on discussions from the previous 3 editions held in Nairobi in the year 2022, 2023, and in Kisumu the year 2024, last year. This year's theme also reflects the strides made in Kenya Kwanza government, Kenya Kwanza's government's digital transformation journey under the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, better known as BETA. Africa's rapid development in digital infrastructure further highlights the necessity for enhanced data protection measures, a comprehensive legal and regulatory framework, and regional cooperations to foster a thriving digital environment allied with Africa's agenda. Excuse me when you hear my Latin in between my reading. Just as the Deputy Ambassador has a heavy accent in German, I have a heavy accent in Latin. In line with this theme, the Kenya Kwanza government is implementing foundational initiatives such as the ambitious deployment of fiber optic cables for nationwide connectivity and establishing 25,000 Wi-Fi hotspots in key areas like markets, bus stops, and educational institutions. Digital literacy and entrepreneurial programs for the public and officials aim to maximize the use of ICT infrastructure being rolled out. Additionally, the deployment of Jitume digital labs in all TVETs and innovation hubs is equipping young people with critical digital skills and access to global opportunities. To this end, the government's commitment to digitizing public services and records is anchored on an enabling policy and regulatory framework that safeguards data privacy and protection. The right to privacy is recognized as a fundamental right under the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Relevant laws and policies, such as personal data protection laws, cybersecurity legislation, consumer protection laws, and internationally best practices govern this area. In Kenya, the Data Protection Act, number 24 of 2019, mirrors the Malabo Convention and the General Data Protection Regulations, GDPR. It regulates the processing of personal data and establishes the rights of data subjects and the obligations of data processors and controllers. The provisions of the Act are broad and well-intentioned, encompassing foundational principles such as lawfulness, fairness, transparency, accuracy, confidentiality, and accountability. Koti moja, ndugu yangu, umesema wanaandika nyinyi sana. Sasa mimi niko pande hii. Wewe uko pande hiyo ya siasa. But rest assured, we have laws to protect misuse of computer and cyber crimes. And we should also know that there are ways of reporting. If these things are reported to the police and law enforcement agencies, we should be able to get there. I've been talking about good use of this space, responsible use of this space. Someone has asked me, Kabago, when they put you in a coffin and put you on social media, how will you feel? I said nothing because I'm not in a coffin. On a lighter note, but let's be responsible. This is what I say. And I tell our young men, because I have some in my house, if you put someone in a coffin and display it on social media, on X or TikTok Facebook, or anywhere else. It will be fun for you doing it today and your pairs. But you get married tomorrow. Hopefully, if you're active, you get a baby in 9 months. And 20 years later, your young one will be 20 years old. If you're put in a coffin then, how will your son or your daughter feel? Let's use this space responsibly and for the good of society. And I want to tell my friend Gab, don't worry. Don't worry. Endelea tu kupambana kwa sababu hiyo ndio hali ya maisha. You know, politicians, when they see many people wako na raha, they are happy because they get votes from them. But there's a difference between politicians and leaders like Gab and I. Watu wa wasengesho ni sawa. Gab is a responsible leader. There's a difference between leaders and politicians. Maybe I'm not a politician. Because politicians just think about the next election. But leaders think about the next generation. That's why we're here. Protect your data. Protect private data so that the next generation will be sawa. Sasa unasikia bwana wacha wasiwasi. Where were we? You know, these gadgets, now they've started moving. So I gotta find where I was. The rights to privacy, I did that. You know the beauty of AI? Next time you invite me here in the next conference, when the deputy ambassador speaks, I will have something recording. When the European Union representative talks, I will have it recorded. And as you play the bit about who Kabogo is, I will reorganize it with AI. I will remove what it is that you have said in my speech, and I will say the rest that has not been said. How is that? How is that? Data privacy concerns, however, undermine this trust, particularly in the era where automation dominates most services. Building trust requires a strong emphasis on emerging technologies such as data privacy, AI ethics, mobile security, and cybersecurity. This includes implementing data protection by design and by default. While data processing drives innovation, data handlers must balance user privacy with the potential benefits of data-driven development. Through today's panel, the discussions that will follow, hopefully, we will explore constructive ways to embed data privacy measures into organizational practices. Data is often referred to as the new oil, making its protection vital in combating fraud, cyber terrorism, and other malicious activities. It is imperative that public and private organizations comply with data protection laws to serve the public interests. Data-driven innovations can transform lives and create substantial benefits for society and businesses. However, it comes with risks concerning data safety and privacy. Regulations of data processing is therefore the next frontier. This conference aims to address the operational, strategic, and legal challenges arising from digital transformation at national, regional, and international levels. All stakeholders must adopt the culture of data protection by design and default, consistently applying data protection principles. Furthermore, entities processing personal data must register as data controllers, processors, or both with the Office of the Data Protection Commissioner to ensure compliance and maintain. You know what has just happened? If I was doing this for campaigns, I would be very worried. Gadgets, this is what they do. Anyway, you can blame the ministry. We talked about data being oil. The ODPC has now established regional offices in 8 counties, with the Eldoret Regional Office officially inaugurated during this conference. I urge stakeholders in the North Rift region to engage with the ODPC, learn about compliance obligations, and familiarize themselves with their rights under the Data Protection Act. As I conclude, I reaffirm the government's unwavering commitment to safeguarding citizens' privacy, advancing digital infrastructure, and promoting innovation. Protecting personal data is not merely a regulatory requirement, but a catalyst for digital transformation and economic growth. Together, we can make Kenya a leader in digital excellence and inclusivity across Africa. Si Kenya hoye jameni? Si tuko hapo? With those few remarks, I want to say thank you very much, Bwana Governor, for inviting us here. I hope I have said things that are important, and those that are not, you can blame her. Asante sana, and God bless you all. Please receive the greetings of our boss, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Mheshimiwa Dr. William Samoei Ruto. He said hi, and I said I will do it. And those who are saying, Mlima iko shida, Mlima haina shida. Mimi nitaenda mlimani baadaye na nitatumana salamu za Mheshimiwa Rais na zitapokewa. If a few people are making noise, my friends, hiyo ni wanasema kwa lugha yetu, wanasema nini mambo ya chura? Macho ya chura haizuii ng'ombe kunywa maji. In Latin, I have said, the eyes of a frog does not stop the cow from drinking water. I don't know whether that makes sense in German. But hiyo kelele iko mlima itakuja kwisha. Itakuja kwisha. Haiwezekani kamwe wewe ukue jikoni mahali kunapikwa, alafu ukishafurushwa umetoka nje ya jikoni unaanza kusema unajua huyu bwana alikuwa anapika sumu ananipatia niwapatie. Huyo mtu ako sawa kichwa yake? This is not a day for those things, but excuse me, I have not been on the platform for 7 years. So I take this opportunity to fix things that need to be fixed. Do you understand? In Kenya, we have bus stops where we are putting digital hotspots. And I'm telling you, those that are not working will be working soon. So as you wait for your bus, you will use the internet to do your biashara. But while in the bus stop, how do you find your bus? By looking at the board. Eldoret Express, if you're going to Eldoret. Kisumu Express, if you're going to Kisumu. Machakos, if you're going to Machakos. When you see a bus written, going nowhere, utaingia. Utaingia. Sasa hawa wenzetu wanapiga kelele huko mlimani, wanaingia basi haiendi mahali. Kwa hayo machache, asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki. Awabariki sana. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bwana CS. We have a gift of appreciation courtesy of the Office of the Data Protection Commissioner. Before you leave the stage, Bwana CS, a gift of appreciation. Aha, Bwana CS. back to the main stage. Gift of appreciation from the Office of the Data Protection Commissioner.
By the way, the only person who has pronounced my name the way it should be is this gracious lady. Everyone says Kabogo. Kabogo. It's Kabogo. Well done, madam.
Asante. Makofi tafadhali. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Asante sana. Wow. A buffalo. Asante. And before you leave, just a couple of photos, please. Thank you so much. I'd kindly call upon the County Commissioner to please join. The Governor, tafadhali. Your Excellency, please join. Deputy German Ambassador. German Deputy Ambassador. EU. Madam Esther, karibu sana. That's the first photo. We'll have 4 of them. This is the first. Three, 2, 1. We move on to the next sponsors, CEOs and representatives. The key sponsors, please join the photo session. Karibuni KCB, karibuni. Safaricom, karibuni sana. Metrolife, karibu sana. All the sponsors. Karibuni sana. That's the second set. 2 more remaining. All right, we are about to close this, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Thank you so much. 3, 2, 1. The third set. Let's have the ODPC Senior Management. Please come forward. ODPC Senior Management. This is the third. We only have 1 more left. ODPC Senior Management. Because of time, please come forward. Thank you, Buenos Aires, for your patience. Just 2 more photo sessions, then we'll be done. Senior Management. And on standby, ODPC staff, please be set. Next online, staff. Okay. We're closing on this. 3, 2, 1. Let's now have the staff. This is the final photo session. Thank you so much, Buenos Aires, for your patience. Staff members, please take to the stage. It's the final photo. Please come, you're being called. John. Aha, thank you so much. All right, and on that note, I'd kindly request that we all be upstanding for the Kenya National Anthem after this photo. And now let us be upstanding for the Kenya National Anthem. Thank you so much. In honor of our beloved country. that we allow our CS to leave together with his delegation. For the rest of us, please kindly let us be seated. Let us remain seated. Let us remain seated. Thank you, Bwana CS.